Shalom. We the Hebrew Israelites come here every week. Prophesy the downfall because we complain them. That's a lot of yeah, people, man. Wait, let me just jump in. We're going to give all praises, honor, and glory unto the Heavenly Father, Yahweh, Hashem, Yahushai, double honor unto the apostles, the elders of great millstone, and doing well, and that God is his truth. Among many other things, and salutation to all these sincere Akim out there, that are fellow laborers, and all y'all brothers and sisters out there that are with the Aqua, show up to y'all too, man. So, yeah, man, back at it again, on the highways and hedges, in the gates of the city, where the people can come in, do their groceries, and, get their clothing and all the things that they don't need. Even in the rain. And that's why the scripture said it's in season and out of season, man. We need to be here because people are here, man. We need to bring out this gospel, man. Because we are hastening the day to be here, man. Yeah, man, and now, we're today, as they call it in the Dutch, Israelites Dutch, so this is basically the whole year's day, literally translated. Because, there's people are supposed to celebrate, New Year's, so-called after 12, 000, in a few seconds, fast zero, then for them it's the New Year, but we know the New Year is when, everything's is coming to life. But we are living in the world of the devil. His eon, because you have three different types of definitions of the word world. Which is one is oikos, which is the globe, oikos, and you have the word cosmos, which is a harmonious arrangement that could be the world of skateboarding, the world of soccer, or certain people, like the world of Israel, where we read John 3:16, that word there, the world is cosmos, and Yahushai came for his own people, so-called English, Latinos, and Native Americans, who are the true Hebrew Israelites, Moses brought them through the Red Sea, or really, all in detail, the Suez Canal, but that's connected to the Red Sea, and the Gulf of Aqaba, but it's all the Red Sea, the elder apostles are also in that too, but we are the people of the Bible, we read about Moses leading his people, leading the children of Israel through the Red Sea, away from Pharaoh, because of the mercy of the Heavenly Father, getting been free from our enemy, Pharaoh. So all y'all people out there, that claim to be Egyptians, that's a bunch of nonsense. We are Hebrew Israelites. The Most High put the difference between these people there, these Hamites, because that's what their forefather is. Everyone calls himself African. That's another thing which is weird, because Africa is named after Neo-Scipio Africanus, and so the white man, the Edomite. But we, to go back to the whole thing, we are not Egyptians, man. They are our enemies. So yeah, man, but our people are spread around the four corners of the earth, so the Matthew chapter 1, verse 13. No, 24. And 13. Matthew chapter 24, verse 13. But he that shall endure unto the end. Let's start at 14. Matthew chapter 24, verse 14. This gospel of the kingdom shall be preached in all the world for a witness unto all nations, and then shall the end come. Yeah, man, because look, to all nations. Why? Can you quickly grab my answer? Because a lot of people say all nations, but they jump over the fact that the Lord came for his own people. What about that one? We are part of the original, of course now the Gentiles, we are part of that original tree, man. You can't be thinking that you can jump out some other tree and then come in. You know? You have to be part of the branches, man. If you have a family tree, you have to be connected to the tree, or else you're not family. You know, you can marry in, but you're not bloodline, you know? It's all about your father's house. You can't just jump into a family and then say, let's say your name is Jackson, you know, but then you marry funny, I wanted to say Jacobson, but it's the same thing. Let's say you marry Johnson, you know, which is John's son. But you as a man, if you take a woman from Johnson, she becomes Jackson, you know? Because if you are Jackson, your wife will become part of you, and you will give your seed, Jackson seed, to your wife. There's no other way around it, man. These small-head people, they got it twisted and have you believing that you 1/5 this, 1/4 that, 1/6 that, 30% this. That's all confusion, man. The Most High keeps it simple. You are what your father is, man. Numbers 1:18. You know, there goes all the confusion out the door. This devil, Esau, so-called white man, he is the devil that the Bible speaks of, man. He is the one that needs, you know, he's the one that's in rulership right now, man. But he get the token. But what we are doing right now is waking up our people. You know, and we are spreading the word everywhere. Why? Because first and foremost, our people are spread around the four corners of the earth. Second, everyone will hear this word, and you will have no excuse, man.
Of James, chapter 1. James, a servant of the Most High and of the Lord Yahushua, to the 12 tribes which are scattered abroad, greeting.
Yeah, man, to the 12 tribes scattered abroad, greeting. Can you read it again? Because that special mobile came forth.
It's the book of James, chapter 1. James, a servant of the Most High and of the Lord Yahushua, to the 12 tribes which are scattered abroad.
To the 12 tribes which are scattered abroad, man. You know? Huh?
Greeting.
Greeting, because scattered, that word goes into diaspora, which is the scattering of our people, man. The scattering of the Jews, man. The Israelites. That is what it is going into. We are scattered around the four corners of the earth because of our negligence in hearing the Heavenly Father, His prophets. It's just like today. The spirit of the prophets is subject to the prophets. So when the Most High speaks, He brings out His prophets to, you know, rise up early and to tell y'all, hey man, come back to me, because I'm gonna make a move, and this move now is gonna be destruction to this earth, man. And the ones that are right now, they are gonna go down. So if you want to be a part of that, you know, basically that cleaning that's coming towards this earth. You know, all you want to do in cleaning, you know, getting spiritual power, you know, being beamed up in the chariots of Yahweh Bashar Yahushua, and being saved from the enemy, from the hands of this damn enemy and the destruction that is coming, or you're going to get the judgment of Yahweh Bashar Yahushua along with the enemy, which is a shameful death. You know? So,
it's the book of Tobit, chapter 30, verse 3. Confess Him before the Gentiles, the children of Israel, for He has scattered us among them.
that, you see, so, you say it again?
Tobit, chapter 30, verse 3. Confess Him before the Gentiles,
Confess Him before the Gentiles. Huh?
ye children of Israel.
Ye children of Israel. We need to do the talking, man, when it comes to the scriptures, man. Because the scriptures are giving the knowledge, wisdom, and understanding. The true knowledge, wisdom, and understanding is with us, man. Of course, ye shall be wiser than Daniel. But who does the Most High use to bring forth His gospel, the good news? Which gospel goes into the good news, and it's good news for who? For the children of Israel who are a part of the elect. Because the two-thirds in America, and the ones that need to perish around the globe, it's not good news for them. Because they don't take heed to the good news. That's really what it is. But the bad news is, if they don't repent, they're going to die, man. That's bad news to them. Let me just say it like that. For us, good news was good riddance, man. But really, in the kingdom, they're going to come back, but it's going to be after death by pain, man. And you know that the Most High, he can, man, if you bump your toenail, your finger, that could be, oh, man, these people, man. I'm going to be happy when these morons are off the streets, man. Out of my, it's like pollution to the retina, man. Or to your eyesight, man. It's pollution to your ear, to your eyesight, to the mind. You're going to register all the foolishness and all the stupid actions of these people, man. But hey, so our people, they need to take heed, man. But
This is Ezekiel, chapter 3, verse 17. Son of man, I have made thee a watchman unto the house of Israel.
you see, I've made thee a watchman into the house of Israel, not the house of Esau, not the house of Ammon, which are Esau, the so-called white man. The Edomites. Esau is the forefather of the Edomites. Ammon being the Japanese. It's not to the house of Moab, which are the so-called Chinese people. It's not to the house of Japheth, which are the Samoans. Some people in Thailand, you have different, tribes within them. It's not towards the people of Elam, which are the so-called East Indians. Of course, we have our people in there as well. We have the Punjabi in there, and the Dalit. They even had the Black Panther Party over there, man. And they keep the caste system over there to keep people low. You shall be the tail. They gonna be the head, and you shall be the tail. Wherever we go, wherever the Most High will send us, we will be the tail, man. So the curses, it doesn't matter if you have a different outward appearance to the spirit, you are under the curses, because the Most High, He knows who you are in the spirit. These people that are set over you are set over you by the Most High's will. So you're going to suffer the consequences of your disobedience towards the Most High anyway. It doesn't matter if you look like a so-called white man, but your forefather goes back to Jacob. You're still an Israelite, and you're still going to suffer certain curses that are written in the Bible, man. You can't escape it. Because in the spirit, this is spiritual warfare. Of course, you're going to have some perks, because if you look like a so-called white man, of course, for certain people that are carnal, you might be like, oh yeah, this guy man over here, But it's only, this guy's a bit weird. I don't know what's up with him. I see him with these black people. They might, be able to pinpoint what is going on in the spirit, if then, eventually. But, if you are looking like us, Esau gonna be, first thing, oh, that's an arrow. So that's the difference. But still, you're gonna have your lives. It's not like, oh, you look like some white man, so you're blessed on this side. No, man, you're gonna have your things, because everyone has a certain path that he needs to walk to get close to the Most High. And that comes with travail, that comes with hardship. Because 2 Ezra 7, can you get it? 2 Ezra 7, verse, start at 1. And then we can jump to that 2 Ezra. Oh, really? Wait, stop. To come up. Yeah, because, and it's going to be more. Yeah, man. And we see people scoffing on the common board, man. Come on, man. You ain't got nothing else to do wishing death upon us. Oh, fire and brimstone will live marvelously upon you. Come on, man. What do you think? That you actually are doing something over them? Yeah, you're doing something. You're cursing yourself. If we are the men of the Lord, we are the Zah, we are. Because who else is bringing the truth out, man? And y'all already saw we will do this to the end because, you know, better is the end of the thing than the beginning. If you start off and you get shot as hard as you can, know all the scriptures. But if you fall out before the Lord comes, you're still gonna be, you know, excluded from the elect. We want to make it to the end. And if we need to go, let it be in the name of Yahweh Bashem Yahushai in righteousness, man. Being a martyr for righteousness and not dying in the world, man. For vanity. You know? So be careful what you are uttering out there on the common board, man. Because the Lord, the Lord ain't playing around, man. It's like when a king sends a messenger and you start to beat up the messenger or you know, I say that. What was the word? I was looking for that word. Basically, you cuss him out. While he's the messenger, man. You cuss him out. So what does that say to the one that is sending him? That's basically a massive disrespect to the ones that is sending him. So you need to be careful what you're saying, man. You need to be careful. It's just like in the company, when you cuss out the manager, that goes up to the CEO, and he'd be like, you know what, y'all take care of it, you know. And what do you think is going to happen? You might be forgiven the first time. If you do it again, it depends on the spirit that you come in. But if you do it, you keep on doing it. Sometimes one time is enough. With certain people you need to cut off. Like, hey, you see certain shit already happening, and then we need to do something big. Let me just say it like that. But you need to give people chances. But you see, you can read spirits, man. You can discern them, and you know how to handle certain situations by discerning the spirit. Some people just need to be like, hey, man, this ain't gonna work. You know? Yeah, read.
That's the book of Matthew, chapter 12, verse 36. But I say unto you, that every idle word that man shall speak, they shall give account thereof in the day of judgment.
Yeah, man. So every idle word that man shall speak, you're gonna have to take that responsibility in the day of judgment. You will have to face Yahweh Shai, man, in front of the judgment seat. And now, if you make it out, you know, you keep on living, you be like, oh man, you know, these people, I ain't punished right now. You know, why? Because you get that Ecclesiastes 8 and 11. You need to be careful still. Don't think that the Most High is like, oh man, I'ma just let this one slide. Especially if you're talking against the truth, man. If you're speaking against the truth, you're gonna be dealt with, man. It's not going to be a light thing, because this is the word of the Lord, man. Don't think that you can get away with this, with the scoffing, the mocking, you know, being disrespectful on the common board. Because really, we are out here for Jake, man, for y'all. And of course, you got some Edomite scholars as well. But hey, they are doing their job, being the ones that are absorbing the Lord's brethren, being a wicked piece of love. He's doing his job, man. The Most High created this damn devil to play the role of the wicked, you know. So he's doing his job. So yeah.
Book of Ecclesiastes, chapter 8, verse 11. Because sentence against an evil word is not execute with speed. Therefore, the heart of the Son of Man is fully set in him evil.
So he can sense, because sentence against an evil work is not executed speedily. Therefore, people will think like, hey, because it's not executed speedily. That's why people think, like, oh, I can get away with it. Like children, you know, you be like sneaking around doing things, you know, going in the cookie jar. This is far worse, man. You know? If you touch certain things in your mom's house, or your father's house, or your parents' house, and you get caught, you have to suffer the consequences, man. Especially if they told you, don't touch that. So, how much more with the Heavenly Father when He speaks to His prophets, man? That y'all be disrespectful towards them. know, think about that, man. Think about it. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah. All right. Sirach 5.
This is Sirach chapter 5 verse 1. Set not thy heart upon thy goods, and say not, I will have enough for my life.
Yeah, man, this is also a spirit that yeah, keep reading, yeah. So don't be carnal and be like, oh man, I got enough for my life. Like the man that broke down his barn, built a big ass barn, the most I took his life. You know? Don't think like, oh, I'm gonna have all this stuff, I'm gonna be set, man. Of course, certain preparations to the spirit, of course you can do certain things. But don't be like, oh man, you know, not basically don't depend on your own doing in a carnal way. The most I can give you a heads up, like, hey, take a look at this, take a look at that. Just like with the herbs. You know, when something is up, the most I can put the spirit he most of the times put the spirit on the brother to check certain things out. And that happened to be like, hey man, I was looking for this, man, boom. That's how it works, man. But for the time to come, it's about faith, man. How the Most High will operate with you through the Spirit, man. But yeah, man, you know.
Follow not thine own mind and thy strength. Walk in the ways of thy heart.
Yeah, man. See, so don't follow your own mind, your own strength. After the ways of your own heart, your own mind. The heart goes back to God, which in the Hebrew, God is, your mind. Because the heart is just a muscle. That's another thing that he tricks you with all these cartoons. You know, of course, when someone has a broken heart, you see the heart broken. You know, that heart shape. You see it broken, but really, it's what's broken is your mind. You know, because you perceive with your eyes, and with your ears you hear, and you think. Your brains are gonna process it. And that causes you to be broken or to be happy or to be, you know, that's what it is, man. To be excited. Right? So don't follow your own mind and to do certain things because man's goings are of the Lord is one thing. And he said to
And say not, you shall control me for my works, for the Lord will surely revenge thy people, thy pride.
you see, so can you read it again?
And say not, you shall control me for my works, for the Lord will surely revenge thy pride.
Yeah, man, so that's what you need to be careful of, man. Don't be thinking like, oh man, I can get away with this. The Most High will surely revenge your pride because it is very prideful. If you think that you can get away with everything that you're doing, like the devil, man. You know, because Esau, he thinks he can just do whatever he wants. His pride has deceived him. You know? His pride in his heart. That's what deceived his devil. He really thinks he's untouchable. That's why, you know, Isaiah 47 speaks about, you know, you will not you will be touched, basically, man. You will not be, the shame shall be uncovered, you know. America's gonna get touched, man. Because now they are doing all the touching, basically, man. So we don't
Say not, I have sinned, and what harm hath happened to me?
yeah, man. So same thing what the brother just read in Ecclesiastes 8 and 11. Say not you have sinned, and you know I can get away with it. You know, the Most High didn't punish me. I can do a little bit more. You know, so yeah.
This is Sirach chapter 7 verse 8. Bind not one sin upon another, for in one thou shalt not be unpunished.
You see? So you might think like, oh, I'm going to do this little thing, and when you want to do something, boom, you will be punished, man. Oh, but this was not as bad as the previous sin. It doesn't matter. You're still going off. If you have water and put a little bit of shit in it, what you're drinking, you know, let me just say it like that. You have a big chunk of shit, someone puts it in the water, you know, shakes the bottle, he then serves it to you with a, you know, with a slice of lemon. Are you going to drink it? No. So the same person, now he's like, you know what, I'm gonna put a little bit of shit in it this time, okay? He shakes it up, lemon in it, you know, all these things that make in a nice long drink glass, serves it on to you on the table, some nice music in it. Wait. You know, some nice Brazilian, you know, type of soul, type of jazz, you know, that really to get you in the mood, like, hey man, I feel like I'm on vacation or something. And then you be like, hey, what's in there, man? You still see the particles in there? Yeah, shit in there still. Hell no, you're not gonna drink it. So the same thing with if you sin, it doesn't matter if you do a little or big. Of course, it's different penalties for certain sins. Yeah, like sodomy, there was a sin, there still is a sin unto death. But now, because this devil is ruling, and the Most High is just allowing certain people, to be taken over by these filthy spirits, like in Romans the first chapter. He gave them over to their vile affections, to their own lust. Spirits will jump on them. That's why you see certain looks upon these faces, because it's a certain spirit, man. That's why you can recognize it, because it has a certain spirit, it has a certain look. It's just like with other things that you recognize, like a car, yeah, it's four wheels and a certain shape. You look, oh, that's a car. Just like a car, you can recognize a car by, same thing with these damn sodomites, man. Yeah, maybe the outward appearance is a little bit different than it, because they have different, people come in different sizes and shapes. But a certain spirit is still on them that you can see, like, hey, that's a woman. Like the Apostle Paul says. Yeah, Moses. Yeah, you have to be sick with these damn algorithms of Esau, man. They have a lot of things going on in the land of Israel right now, man. He said it as well. We say it a lot as well. The whole Moism parade, the sodomite parades that they have over there. That land is defiled to the max, man. Culture big, the Al-Aqsa Mosque is right there in Jerusalem. What do we have to do with Muhammad, man? And with the rest of Islam, with all their gods that they had previously until this was, and then they went from that, worshiping all types of gods, to monotheism. So basically now it's one God. So, but still that's going on, because they base their religion upon the Torah, the 5 books of Moses. They took that and went and changed it up a bit, but still their book says that the children of Israel are the Most High's promised people anyway. But they changed the whole thing up with Deuteronomy 18 that speaks about Muhammad. No, man, that speaks about Yahushua. The Old Testament is full of scriptures that refer to the coming of the Lord, even to the crucifixion of the Lord, having to be stricken for his people, and all that, man. Isaiah 53, Isaiah 54, even of the return of the Lord, Isaiah 66, Isaiah 63, that he will slaughter Esau, Edom, so-called white man. It's a lot of scriptures. Deuteronomy 18, like I said, there's more, man. But yeah.
This is Sirach, chapter 5, verse 4. Say not, I have sinned, and what harm hath happened unto me. For the Lord is long suffering, he will in no wise let thee go.
Yeah, man, he will in no wise let thee go. If you were afraid of your earthly father, or even your mother in some cases. But hey, especially you, wait till I tell your father. So that shows you that the true wrath comes from a man. A woman can whoop your ass, but eventually you be like, you take it like some gold, man. You're like, you're not gonna laugh out loud. It's disrespectful. But you be like, you feeling like you fucking baby or something. You feel like that baby. Yeah. Later you like, man, hey, come on.
verse 5, concerning propitiation, Salakia, be not without fear to add sin unto sin.
Yeah, man. Propitiation goes into, making it good again. Let me look it up. Check 1, 2. Be not without fear to add sin unto sin, man. Don't be like with gambling, hey man, double up. Double or nothing. Yeah, it's gonna be nothing, yeah. If the most I catches you, man. Like the brother read. You might be caught up in one sin, you're thinking like, oh man, it's not that great of a sin. Let me make another little step. Boom, the most I trust you. Right there. Back in the spirit, what you do. The more they just keep playing. So
concerning propitiation, be not without fear to add sin unto sin.
yeah, man, don't do it, man, because the Most High will visit you, man. And the word propitiation goes into the act of propitiating, something that propitiates, especially a conciliatory offering to a power, to a God. So you want to make it good again. And it goes into consolation, into the act of atoning for sin or wrongdoing, especially appeasing a deity. So you want to appease the Heavenly Father, you want to calm the Heavenly Father's wrath down by, repenting in the name of Yahweh Bashem Yahushai. So Salakia Yahweh Bashem Yahushai, Please help me to not go into the same things again. You don't want to anger the Most High, because it's just like if you have children, it keeps on messing up the same thing. You're going to be like, hey, after like 2 times, you'll be like, hey, what's up, man? You're going to be more angry. You're going to be more severe. Do it again. You might whoop his ass or her ass. Yeah, we beat male and female. Man child, woman child. They all need to be whooped. Oh, that's child of yours. You can't do that. Yes. No. Bad. No, we don't do it like that, man. Yeah. Then you get these children. Fuck you! Fuck you! Disrespectful children, man. Time out, you need. That's not how we do it. We give them time out, all right? And you're gonna know about it. Because when you turn around, you're like, you're gonna feel something. You're gonna be bruised. But a little bruise is not bad. Sometimes when you whoop a child, hey, it is what it is, man. But don't beat them into a pulp, man. That's child abuse, man. When you be like full strength, spleen all messed up. That's bullshit, man. That's what these devils do. When they abuse these children, we correct our children and we chastise our children, man. That goes hand in hand, by the way. Because if you don't do that, the scriptures talk about if you spare the rod, you hate your son. Can you get that? Proverbs 13. Because you need to whoop him the times, man, like it's Sirach 30.
Yeah, read it. Proverbs chapter 22, verse 6. Train up a child in the way he should go, and when he's old, he will not depart from it.
Yeah, man. So you need to train up a child in the way that he should go. When do you need to do that? When he's young. Why? They soak up a lot of energy. They say it always, like a sponge. They soak up that information. That's what I meant. So you teach them while they're young, and when they're old, that seed is ingrained within them. You teach them the basics. So their foundation is sure. If the foundation is Yahweh Bashem Yahushai. Because that is the strongest foundation that you can have, man. The rock, being Yahushai. Yahweh Bashem Yahushai, that's our rock, our refuge, our strong state. All these other gods, which are no gods at all, they don't hold no weight, man. And the only thing that you get by serving them is a ticket, a raffle ticket, like with sneakers. You get a raffle ticket, but this is gonna be sure, man, that you're gonna die, man. Because with the raffle ticket, you be like, damn, I missed out on these sneakers, man. But with this, you ain't gonna miss out on the judgment of Yahweh Hashem Yahushua, man. You're gonna get them some. Yeah, there's plenty of choices, man. Thief or wild beast, you know, some dogs will chew you up, or bear, or a lion, or wherever you at, a spider might bite you, or a snake might bite you. You know? Like I said, the bear might tear you apart. Or you might die in some funny way, man. You might fall, and the Most High has you falling upon something and splits you open. You know? Or some tire, like on these videos, some tire comes by, bloop, 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 skips over everyone, but it hits you right in the head. Or you fall, like you he fell down, bloop, the bus comes, bloop, 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 right over this midsection. And here you have it. I can't make this up, man. You can't make this up, man. But yeah, man, so the Most High, man, he will get you, man. This is meant, you know, or you might have me, you know, grabbed up by someone that is total mother buster, man, that will snatch you up, you know, and put you down, put you in the grave, man. Yeah, man, spirits of vengeance, man, that the Most High created to lay on sore strokes. He's gonna beat you up, you know, because he already sees like, hey, this dude is not gonna repent, or this female is not gonna repent. So okay, there you have it, then. This is that's in my mind, man. That's what you get, man. You're gonna get the fruit of your doings. You're gonna reap corruption when you sow corruption, man. That's what it is. You can't expect a beautiful plant to grow up and be all nutritious for you when you spreading all types of, all types of filth that you have there. That land is all defiled. You spread defiled seed, GMO, wickedness, witchcraft over it, and all that. And then you expect something righteous and beautiful to come towards you. You're gonna reap what you sow. You know? So you beat him, so you will have joy of him in the end. He will be in his right mind. He will know he will know the boundaries that are set up because you corrected him when he goes off. So he will know that, okay, the boundary is now over here. I can't go over there because I will be in big trouble.
This is Sirach chapter 4, verse 2.
And then we can go back way back. So Proverbs 23 and 14. You can go in Sirach 30, you know, but basically now we're already in there. Can you read Sirach 30?
This is Proverbs chapter 23, verse 14. Thou shalt beat him with the rod and shalt deliver his soul from hell.
You see, so can you read it again?
This is Proverbs chapter 23, verse 14. Thou shalt beat him with the rod and shalt deliver his soul from hell.
And another thing, you beat him with the rod and deliver his soul from hell, from the grave. Because if you don't do that, you're gonna beat him. If you don't beat him, you're gonna be out there in the the streets, doing all kinds of shit, just without fear. You need to install that fear within that child. You know, not that he's all, you know, nervous when you come around, because you know you need to love your child, man. Don't be a lion in your household, so don't be all like, you know, what did I say, man? Shut the fuck up. You know, don't be like that also to your wife. Don't be a lion in your household. You know, you need to know how to bring certain messages across in a, you know, in a so-called simple manner, you know, with wisdom. A soft answer turn into great wrath. You know, don't be tempting, basically your son into fighting you and stuff like that, because you have fathers who think, what you want to do? What you want to do, huh? You know, that's bullshit, man. But if the son steps up to you and you're like, hey, but that means also, or he has bad influence from out there in the street, or you didn't whoop him enough. Because nowadays, the influences of the street and of social media fucks up the child as well. That's why a lot of children, back in the days, and even now, they are not allowed to go on the internet until a certain age. Why? The father want to know that when you have a child on the internet all day, unsupervised, checking on types of nonsense, then he's gonna, he or she is gonna grow up like a total knucklehead, man, or a slut. It's nowadays only about, outward appearance, being disrespectful, being a slut, opening your legs for some money, for some likes, That's the only thing that these people are doing nowadays, man. Only fans only, letting themselves be, shattered upon, shit at the phone by these, like Prince Ali, in Abu Dhabi. That's what they're doing, man. Fucking donkeys, fucking camels, sucking off camels. That's what they're doing. That's what they're doing, man. That's really what they're doing. Because you have tag sponsor. A lot of these bitches, that's what they are. A shameless female shall be counted as a dog, and a female dog is a bitch. So, if the shoe fits, that's what it is. If you're offended, you might need to, take your finger, your index finger, and point it to your dome and scratch it and be like, hey, maybe I need to change my ways. Maybe I need to think about, getting right with the Lord, man, instead of being a dog. Which a dog goes into being impudent, and impudence goes into being shameless. And if you are shameless, you go and do things which other people are ashamed for. To even think about it, a shamefaced woman will not even go into thought of fucking a donkey. And you now had an article of, I posted it myself, about some Elamite, some East Indian man. He was in the government, and he was caught, in the act with a dog. The dog was, licking the wrong bone. As one said, that was funny.
Prime Minister's advisor.
Yeah, man, you see, the Prime Minister's advisor, and at the top of these politicians and those regions, they do a lot of bestiality. Even with David Cameron, it came out that he did something with a pig. David Cameron was the Prime Minister of Great Britain, of the United Kingdom. It's the same. England. There we have it. It's not that hard. Of England. Came out, man. Because a lot of these people, are being exposed on the internet. That these people are, they're not good in their head. They're morons there. And here in the Dutch say wappies. When people came out, spoke against C-19, the jabber they were doing. And people are now dropping dead near you. That's what you're seeing right now. But we crazy. People are nuts, nutcases, tinfoil hat brand, knuckleheads, dumbasses. Now look at it now. People need to hide the news because people are dropping dead. Sudden death syndrome, just like with the infants, but now with the adults. Now you have multiple months, And one guy that was here in IAS, you know, he was the director or whatever over there. Now he has heart failure, a light heart infarct. So a light, you know, trouble with his heart. They trying to soften it. Nah, man, this man is in the hospital. This is serious, man. When your heart starts to, you know, do certain things that it shouldn't be doing, it's not a small thing, man. And that's what you get for, you know, taking that jab at Abadou, man. You know, which these Flintstones people, it's fucking Edomites, man. They gave you the jab at Abadou. Yeah, man. Now look at you now, man. Now you're dropping left and right. Arteries all clogged up. And that causes a heart failure, man. Because your heart is pumped even harder, work harder. It's like when you have a certain path that you need to walk, you need to cross, and someone just dumped a truckload of shit there, you know, all types of boxes and all types of, you know, rubbish there. You need to do a lot of movements, you need to move it out of the way. You're tired. If it's like a path of like 30 meters and that shit is all messed up, all full, you can't go across that path like you're supposed to, like you used to do it. Now you need to have people digging everything. Everything needs to be put aside. It's going to take more effort. You're going to be tired when you cross that path. The same thing with your arteries. When they're clogged up and the blood cannot really flow like it's supposed to be flowing, your heart needs to pump harder because it needs to go by all that fat. It needs to pass all that fat. The force itself, through the arteries, to the veins. So now your heart is like working overtime, man. Yeah. I forgot the exact name. Yeah, there is a name for it, but Esau did all of this on purpose, man. Because that's the Georgia Gospels they broke it down. Because people were saying like, yeah, that part of the plan is already accomplished. Now it's just waiting, you know, to have one of the things is to have people, like 6.5 billion people need to go, man. To 500 million people that are in perpetual balance with nature, so-called. Like they know something about balance with nature. They fucking up everything, man. They're the destroyers of the earth, the polluters of the earth. So now it's just waiting, and of course people getting hip to what they are doing because the internet is out there. People are snitching on them, their own people. So yeah, man. But enough with the talk. Yeah. So when you beat your son, go back to that. That's also something that Esau is against because he wants your son to be in his educational system, in his bullshit school system, and he teaches them to be sodomized from elementary school, man. Because now they have these trannies reading in libraries and coming to his school. And even one of these trannies was saying like, what does this have to do with, teaching children, right? This is not good for children. So, and even another sodomite, some people said like, if I would know that it would end up to be like this, I would never take a part in, basically the advocating of that sodomite agenda. But still, this is damn sodomite. So, but they even see like, damn, this is too much for children, man. It's too much for people to begin with. For us, it shouldn't even be around there, out there. But even these sodomites be like, hey, damn, man. But yeah.
Myocarditis and pericarditis after the 90 facts. Myocarditis is inflammation of the heart muscle, and pericarditis is an inflammation of the outer lining of the heart.
See, inflammation, if something is inflamed, it's overworked, it's stressed.
You want to say that this is misinformation, this is from the CDC government side. It's official, so there's no misinformation, there's no disinformation, this is facts.
By scientists that work together with the CDC. So, What you gonna say now? But still, of course, Esau can lie. But if it's on his website, what the bro, come on, man. And we know better because we discern to the spirit of Yahweh Bashem Yahushai. The Most High was like, nope, you're not gonna think that Dame Jabba ever do. You know, don't be like that, man. Like Fred Flintstone and his people. You know, and Fred Flintstone goes to the secret meetings as well, man. You know, they have the what was the clause again, man? Damn, I forgot. The Buffalo Club, the Buffalo. It's something with the Buffalo. They have the secret handshake. You know, just like them. You know, the Masons, man. They show you in their cartoons what they're doing. They come together and no women allowed, man. Wilma had to sneak in with the disguise, man. I remember that from back in the day. So that's why you have the Eastern Star for the females. You have the what's that other thing for the so-called Eagles, man? You have the Boule and the Prince Hall Freemasons. Yeah. They ain't letting you in with Esau, man. You are a pet. Like LeBron James was walking with the Amalekite, the small hat. That's how they see you, man. You can be 2 meters and 10 centimeters tall or longer. You're still nothing to them. While they might be all hunchback, 1 meter 50, or 1 meter 55, or 1 meter 60. It's still nothing in their eyes, man. They have that power, and that's why still our women go to them because they are in the power seat. These Edomites, they flock to power. They want an easy life. So
this was what you was talking about. What the brother was talking about. He's right. The water buffalo lodge.
Yeah, you see, the loyal order.
The loyal order.
The loyal order of the buffalo.
Of the water buffaloes.
You see,
Lodge.
So can you read what it is? The first few sentences, because this is just what in the news, man. They have the fireworks and all that BS going on. This is that day again. Yeah. And it's funny because Esau even has like 12 of them, like how many municipalities, basically. A lot of people, they forbid you to ignite these firecrackers and all that, man. And people don't give a damn. They just doing it, man. So the police going to be out if they catch you with illegal firecrackers or whatever. With illegal fireworks, it's like €1,000, up to €1,000, 600 to 1,000 something. You know, so there's gonna be a lot of crying because Esau gonna be out there. I'm not gonna let them take this tradition away from us. You know, first we can't say Swat meat, you know, black meat. You know, that's our tradition, which that's blatant mockery towards Jacob, because that's based on the Moors, and they call us water devils, because we came with the ships, and you know, we ruled in the Dark Ages, but Esau came into power. You know, around the 1400s, you had the Renaissance period and all that, and then, you know, everything was red washed, not whitewashed, because Esau's red, including the images of the Bible, you know, the biblical figures. They turned everything upside down, man. They flipped everything around, and now because they mad at us, you know, they come with black meat, which goes through the chimney, still has coarse hair, has woolly hair, red lips, thick lips, they make it red, earrings in, golden earrings, you know, sometimes even jewelry. And back in the days, they had a Surinamese accent, which a lot of our people, you know, are from Suriname, man. You know, and you know, they just show you what it is. And back in the days, you know, they were already doing that, man. And so that's a whole thing that Esau wants to cling onto to really punch you in the gut. Because when they say it's about children, okay, then I can go and get my swastika, you know, my red band, armband with the swastika on it, and my Hugo Boss outfit, you know, from if I'm correct, the SS or Hugo Boss, man. And what about Hugo Boss? Well, why is Hugo Boss still around? You know?
Adidas.
And Adidas also Nazis, man. You know? That's why certain brands, good for them, man, that they're still there. But hey, they all clogged in together with each other anyway. But they clogged up together with each other anyway. But you know, but if you were really out there for justice and to be straight in your judgment, you should have shut that company down. No more Volkswagen Beetles and all that. You know what, Volkswagen, we're gonna cancel that too.
This is anti-Semitic. IBM computers also.
Also,
Launching card.
okay.
Launching card came from IBM. English people use that to register.
Okay. But IBM is from America, right?
Yes, American. It's also from the family of the Hello Gates.
Yeah, man. And these people took these people from Thiemann, from Germany. They went to Argentina, mingled around our people of Asher, and they used their scientists for their modern day technology still, and for their eugenics agenda, for all types of things that destroy the people, man.
From Brown, that scientist, he made the A-bomb and everything, and he went to NASA. And after that, he was in America and he created things for NASA in Congress.
You see, they use their skills to do bad, man.
When they have that for Flintstones,
Yeah. It's gonna say it also. Yeah.
the Loyal Order of Water Buffaloes, or simply the Water Buffaloes, is a fictional and very exclusive man-only fraternal organization dating within that rock with a long and dedicated history in the franchise of the Flintstones.
You see, so it's what does that sound like? A fraternal organization, man only. That's some damn Freemasons, man.
Schools and balls.
That's your George Bushes and all your presidents. Hey, that's a I've seen him a long time, man. Yeah, all this with his wife, the drunk Edomite. Keep up the good work. Fucking you're drunk as shit. And you two-time lose, you're gonna lose in this kingdom and in the kingdom to come. Come on, man. At least do something. Make something out of your life, man. You can't be a drunk wino going on the bicycles, most likely stolen. Not even working well. Hey, man, you think you got it bad? Look at these damn Edomites that are at the bottom, man. In their own kingdom. Looked down upon by their own people. That's fucked up, man. But yeah, basically, yeah, man, so you can go to the scripture.
The book of Proverbs, chapter 13, verse 24. He that spareth his rod hateth his son, but he that loveth him chasteneth him 3 times.
Yeah, can you Salakia, yeah, so read it again? Sure.
It's the book of Proverbs, chapter 13, verse 24. He that spareth his rod hateth his son, but he that loveth him chasteneth him 3 times.
So if you love your son, you're gonna whoop him, man. You're gonna whoop him. You're gonna correct him. Not whoop him when he, drops his fork or spoon or his pencils or whatever. But you know when to do it, so that he won't be messed up. And you need to teach him of Yahweh Bashem outside. You get that 78. Especially this time, it's very important. Don't think that they can't grasp it, man. Don't suffer little children to come unto me. That's what the Lord said. And we need to become children as well. We're born again. But that is you being a grown man. Your mind needs to be emptied out of all of the bullshit that you've been taught in the churches and in the world. Because we all been in that Christianity, man. Where some type of religion that isn't on point when you read the scriptures now. But now that you have received this truth, now you need to, receive this truth as a child, being humble and being asking questions when you don't get something because you're in the learning phase. And if you do so, y'all desire pray for knowledge, wisdom, and understanding, so that the Most High can open your understanding up to receive this word and to be able to, that everything will fit together, man, and that it will build you up in the spirit. Because that is what it is about, being built up and being elevated, illuminated in the mind, man. Being enlightened, because that's what illuminated goes into. We are about being bright, not being all dark. Because the children of the light, we walk in light. And the light comes from Yahweh Basham Yahushai. And we do not want to walk in darkness. We were in gross darkness. These damn devils, he spreads all types of confusion to have you in the dark, to have you thinking that you're an African, that you are nothing, you don't have no homeland, so you just need to accept, you're an African. Yeah, well, Africa's big, it's a continent, motherfucker. What are you talking about? It's a whole continent. I don't know how many countries in there. So where am I from? So you need to know who you are, and it will elevate you, man. Your spirit will lift up your spirit, man. You will not be broken down and messed up. The Most High is going to save her and Baltic. We're now limping and messed up, but now we're being fast up, man, by the spirit of Yahweh Basham Yahushai. And it feels better, because now you know who you are. But the punishment had to be in a way that it went, because if you know who you are and you have this damn Edomite saying like you're nothing, you're like, I'm Yasha Allah, man, who are you? You're nothing. You're one that is going to be deleted. Control, alt, delete, gone off of the hard drive, man. You're going to be, it's over for you. But first, you're going to go into captivity. You're going to serve 1,000 years under us. Because our Lord Yahweh, Washam Yahushai, Yahweh will send his son Yahushai, and he will end this small rulership, this kingdom, for lack of better terms, that you are a part of, that you are ruling in. There are greater kingdoms than your kingdom, you damn devil. You had the gold and the Babylonians, the Medo-Persians. You had even the Assyrians, even the damn Egyptians, man. And now you have the Grecians, and then it went all downhill. Even further downhill. Because this man doesn't respect Yahweh. We had people back in the days, they had respect, man. These people don't respect Yahweh Basham Yahushai. Not one bit, but devils.
Book of Psalms, chapter 78 and 1. Give ear, O my people, to my law. Incline your ears to the words of my mouth.
Yeah, man, listen, man. And how does the Most High, who are the Most High's mouth? It's the prophets, man. Hebrews 1:1. Okay?
I will open my mouth in a parable. I will utter dark sayings of old.
You see, so the dark sayings of old, the parables, the dark sayings are, the things that are hard to find out. Parables, man. Yahushua spoke in parables because he didn't want everyone to get it, only the elect. So it's a blessing that you are watching the video, and if you understand it, that's even better, man. Because that is the beginning of you being, build up in the spirit of Yahweh Basham Yahushua, because that is what we need to be doing anyway. We need to become a new man, or a new woman, or a woman, from a female to a woman. Because a woman is someone that respects her husband, that helps her husband, and if she doesn't have a husband, she respects her child, man. Yahweh Basham Yahushua.
Which we have heard and known, and our fathers have told us.
You see? Can you jump in? Ask slept with our fathers. Can you read that again?
This is book of Psalms, chapter 78, verse 3. Which we have heard and known, and our fathers have told us.
Yeah, man. So you need to go back into the ways of your fathers, man.
Deliver me out of great waters, from the hand of strange children.
Or 2 John.
At your right hand is right hand of God.
Deuteronomy chapter 32, verse 7. Remember the days of old, consider the years of many generations. Ask thy father, and he will show thee thy elders, and they will tell thee.
You see, so as thy father, you need to go back into the ways of old, man. The scriptures in the New Testament also refer to that you need to go back to the ways of your forefathers. Why? They were walking in the sight of the Lord, following the laws, statutes, and commandments. They had their heritage. They knew who they were. That's why the elder Apocalypse was set up in the spirit as Elijah the prophet. He is Elijah the prophet that came back. He's Elijah the prophet that came back and set everything back together, man. The hearts of the fathers, the hearts of the children of the fathers, it's all back connected, man. Roughly paraphrasing. So you will know who you are in the land of your captivities, because there the Most High will pour out the Spirit upon His prophets to do so, man, to wake you back up, because that is the goal. Our people who go to punishment, go to hell, repent, be sincerely sorrowful, coming in the contrite spirit towards the Lord. Contrite goes into being crushed, broken. But if you look it up in the blue letter, and if you look it up in the dictionary, it goes into to be sincerely sorrowful for your mistakes, for your sins, man. So then you're going to call upon the Lord, because He gave you His name, Yahweh, and the name of His Son, Yahweh Shai, which you need to call upon, because there's only one name under heaven whereby men must be saved, man. You have to call upon Yahweh Bashem, Yahweh Shai, man. There's no other name. It's like Nate, he goes everywhere, like the Apostle Paul said. His name could be Yeshua, it could be Yahweh Shai. Come on, man, what you saying, man? His name is Yahweh Shai, man. He published the name of the Lord, man. We're not ashamed of the name of the Lord.
This is Jeremiah chapter 6, verse 16. Thus said the Lord, stand ye.
Start at 15. And then 16 and 17.
This is Jeremiah chapter 6, verse 16. Thus said the Lord, stand ye in the ways and see and ask for the old paths, where is the good way.
You see, so can you read it again?
Thus said the Lord, stand ye in the ways and see and ask for the old paths.
Ask for the old paths. People hear the word old, and he'd be like, oh no, that's not necessary anymore. It's just, it goes into, go to the beginning, go to the basics. Where do you start? Where you build? Do you start to build from the top? No, you start with a solid foundation, right? How else can you build? You need to go to the basics, go all the way back. That's why you need to be born again, go back to the basics. As a child, you're going from a grown man, born again, going to a child. Or else you can't come into the Lord, man. Because you need to go back again to the basic instructions.
And walk therein, and ye shall find rest for your souls. But they said, we will not walk therein.
Yeah, man, that's what you get for stubborn and stiff-necked people, man. They should like, no, we're not going to walk in the old way. We are doing fine. We're not doing bad by myself. Come on, man. You need to go back into the Lord. Take it, do nothing without advice, man. Because a lot of people, they think they got it going on, but yet, can you get you need to be very careful with what you're wishing for, man.
Also, I they sin, we will not hearken.
Yeah, man. So that's another one. You know, watchmen are being set up over you to what? To warn you. A watchman is being standing on the watchtower, so he's elevated, so you can see more. But you know, our people, I want to do this fucking tacky shit. Our people rather listen to Seymour. You know, some tacky Edomite pastor. Oh yeah, did you hear what Pastor Seymour said? Yeah, he blinding you, man. That's the funny part. Pastor Seymour ain't making you see more. He's blinding you. But here you have a watchman that is seeing more. He is elevated. Because if you are upon a tower, your view is going to be broader. You're going to see the enemy from afar, and then you're going to blow the horn. You're going to blow the trumpet, and people in the city will know, like, hey, we need to get ready. The enemy's approaching. Don't get into battle mode. Get ready, man. Wake the hell up. Hide the women and children. You know, get them to safety. Get yourself ready in the spirit of the Lord. It's hard time to wake up out of sleep, man. Our people are stuck on that all types of religion, or stuck on being even an atheist. I don't believe in nothing no more. Everything's messed up, blah, 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 complaining. You don't know what is messed up, man. When the mist is going to hit, then you're going to see what's messed up, man. It's better to repent now, to turn back to the Father now, man. It's high time to wake up out of sleep. Seek the Father, seek Him while He yet may be found, man. So, that's finished. Okay.
Job chapter 8, verse 7. Though thy beginning was small, yet thy latter end should greatly increase. For inquire, I pray thee, of the former age, and prepare thyself to search of their fathers. For we are but of yesterday, and know nothing, because our days upon earth are a shadow.
See, so this also shows you, like, look, that comes with the humbling. You know? What do you know? We just here for a moment. Go to the ones that have that knowledge, man. Wear down the doorsteps of him that has wisdom, man. The elders, the elder apostles, the elder bishops, you know, the elders that are ruling over us, man. And that teach well. Because why else would we be popping up everywhere, man? All the way here in the Netherlands. Brothers in Germany. Brothers in different places of Africa, man. You know? Now a brother was teaching in Colombia, a brother from Peru. He went to Colombia, so the Spirit had him move into Colombia to have them, you know, knuckleheads waking up, man. And of course, the ones that are, you know, of the elect, they will know. But if not, hey, the prophet been there, man. The prophet is, when these things are coming to pass, then shall they know that the prophet has been among them. You know? Yeah, what's up? Can you read it again from the top?
Job chapter 8, verse 7. Though thy beginning was small, yet thy latter end should greatly increase. For inquire, I pray thee, of the former age, and prepare thyself to the search of their fathers.
Yeah, man, you need to prepare yourself, man, for the search of your fathers. Done?
For we are but of yesterday, and know nothing, because our days upon earth are a shadow.
Yeah, man, that shows you that. That's why you need to go to someone again that knows, that has experience. You've been through things, man. That's why they can teach you about things. They've seen it multiple times. That's why they don't even have to be around. They only have to hear certain affairs, and they be like, okay, do this and that and the third. Why? Because they already been through things, man. The most I have you go through things, you be like, what? And then later on, it could be years later. They get it now. So how much more with them? 35 years is not in, man. They see you, man. Even from there, when they hear certain reports, they know what to do, man. The Spirit of Yahweh Bashem Yahushua is with them. So yeah.
Verse 10. Shall not they teach thee, and tell thee, and other words out of their heart?
See, so shall not they teach thee and tell thee? And that's what the elders are doing, man.
Sirach chapter 8, verse 8. Despise not the discourse of the wise, but acquaint thyself with their proverbs, for of them thou shalt learn instructions and how to serve great men with ease.
Yeah, man. So this is what the apostles do. They learned from their elders, and now we're learning from the elder apostles. Elders are being set up. They teach the younger brothers, man. That's how it works. It trickles down from them. Huh?
Miss not the discourse of the elders, for they also learn of their fathers, and of them shalt thou learn understanding and to give answer as need required.
Yeah, man. So now you're learning, being thought about the scriptures, but also how to act, man. Yeah, your spiritual father. Yeah, my spiritual fathers. Because we have spiritual fathers, man. Can you get Hebrews 13 and 7? And yeah.
Book of Proverbs, chapter 14, verse 12. There is a way which seemeth right unto a man, but the end thereof are the ways of death.
So you see, you think you know it all. And yeah, I don't need no guidance, I don't need no this, no that, you know. I'm doing good by myself. I don't need y'all to teach me. Man pleasers. You're following man. What a moron. Almost bumped over the cat. But he knew because he lifted his foot. This is a demon, man. I don't believe it. Petty shit, man. So the punishment that people will receive if they don't want to hearken to the prophets of the Lord, they don't want to come back to the Lord Yahweh, but Hashem Yahushai, you're going to be, you know, with these morons, man. Crying, gnashing of teeth with these peons, man. That's a shameful death. Sodomites be in the mix. You know? People that you know, they fornicate with dogs. You know, that people that with dogs, pardon my terrible Mike Tyson impression, you know, but these people do shit with dogs, you're gonna die together with the ones that turn their backs to the Lord, man, because you're doing the same thing. And the ones that believe in it, they're gonna get the same reward as a prophet, which is salvation. But there's gonna be levels in the kingdom. This is going to be a hierarchy, you know. Of course, that's how it is. Let everything be done decently and in order. Certain men just put in more work. The Most High woke them up. Those who turn many to righteousness shall shine as the stars in the firmament, man. You know, can you get that? Daniel 12. I want to quote about it. You know, so people are going to be rewarded for their works, man. Can you get some around 39? Is it 8 o'clock? Yeah, something. 39, yeah. So, let me see. Yeah.
This is Daniel chapter 12, verse 3. And they that be wise shall shine as the brightness of the firmament, and they that turn many to righteousness as the stars forever and ever.
Yeah, we started
This is the book of Daniel, chapter 12, verse 1. And at that time shall Michael stand up, the great prince, which standeth for the children of thy people, and there shall be a time of trouble, such as never was since there was a nation, even to that the same time. And at the same time thy people shall be delivered, everyone that shall be found written in the book.
Yeah, man. So you see, so Michael the archangel is going to come back also, man. The Lord comes back, the chariots and all that. It's going to be a war, man. But the war's going to be over quick. Babylon's going to be destroyed in an hour. The people are going to be that are now, busy with war, because you hear of wars, rumors of wars. know, they're going to be gathered in the Middle East in the valley of Yahweh Shabbat, of the Most High's judgment, and the Most High going, you know, add some. He gonna do some cooking, man. Add some ultimate ingredients, you know, that melt you, man, into stew. The chariot's gonna do some blasting. People are gonna think that they can't fight. They're scared, but yet there's fight. You know, like it's 2 Esdras 13. The Lord gonna appear. The Lord gonna appear, man. You know, but first, the time of trouble will come. But the Most High will protect us, man. We will be protected because the men of the Lord, the men of the Lord that fear the Lord. Of course, you have to be the men of the Lord. If you fear the Lord, you already desire you're a man of the Lord, you know, to the end. Because the angel encamped round about them that feared the Lord. So you're going to be protected. You're going to have people trying all types of things, but they can't catch you, man. They can't. Because you're protected by Yahweh, by Shem Yahushai, man. Yeah, man. That's it, man. What can man do unto you, man? Nothing. So, yeah.
And many of them that sleep in the dust of the earth shall awake, some to everlasting life, and some to shame and everlasting contempt.
Yeah, man, because people that you hate this truth, but yet you cast it behind you like a damn cave monkey Edomite. And then you go on with your worldly self, doing whatever you want, do what thou wilt, which is satanic according to Aleister Crowley. You know better than you're worse than Aleister Crowley and then Anton LaVey, the founder of the Church of Satan, and his son, Satan LaVey. Satan Xerxes LaVey. Get a load of that one. Satan Xerxes LaVey. It's unbelievable. Celebrating Halloween, celebrating Christmas, celebrating all types of things that go back to Samhain, which is a Druid festival. They sacrifice, you know, in Stonehenge, like they did with the Queen Hall. This queen goes to Quan, which goes to hussy and slut. If you look it up in the etymology, the word queen goes to Quan. It goes into hussy, you know, easy. Just a slut. No queens in Israel, man. You can be a princess, but it's going to be kings, man. And it's going to be the king of kings, which is Yahweh Shai. And above him, it's going to be the Heavenly Father, man. Of course, you have Yahweh Shai, King David will come back. You have the 12 apostles, you know. 1/3, you know. You have the innumerable multitude. You have the people, you know, our families, Yahweh Desire. And different regions, different worlds will be ruled by us, man. We are going to be the top of the mountains, man. The summit is going to be us. We're going to be the top of the mountain. Now they have their summits. The summit is like where all these damn heathen come together to conspire against us, man. Do you have that song before? We need to finish that one.
And they that be wise shall shine as the brightness of the firmament, and they that turn many to righteousness as the stars forever and ever.
You see, so they're going to be, the apostles going to be, the elder bishops, man. They're going to be shining like crazy, man. Now, the scriptures already say in the book of Ecclesiastes, wisdom making a man's face to shine. That's already now. Now they already see a certain vibration on you, a certain spirit on you of the Lord. Yahweh B'Shem Yahushai. So let alone in that day, man. Because you brought the people of the Lord back to him. So he's going to be rewarding you greatly, man. So that's going to be a beautiful day, man. And for me, hey, man, the apostles deserve it, man. They deserve it. They put in so much work. You were just shitting your diapers, or wasn't even around yet. You know, or he was going to elementary school fighting with little Timmy. while they were already in the scriptures and getting themselves ready and teaching, man. And now he came in. And yet you have people that dare to doubt. But hey, let them be, man. Let the filthy be filthy still, man. Or people that come in like Alizé and then want to emulate the Apostle Paul and yet jump over him like he's the chief high priest. What the hell is that, man? Don't you have any sense of shame? Or you know?
He did by San Nigger.
Yeah.
That he didn't acknowledge and posted the heart that he learned from him. He gave props to what is that? Not the Falcon, but the other one. Khalid Mohammed.
Yeah?
Yeah, he gave the props to him, man. He was on the show, and Apostle Gabar, everybody was like, hey, man, he wasn't disrespectful, man.
And this is the thing, man. These people are full of pride, man. Full of pride, man.
This is Hebrews chapter.
And I will break the pride of your power.
That's
I will make your heaven as iron.
This is Hebrews chapter 13, verse 7. Remember them which have the rule over you.
Can you read it again?
Remember them which have the rule over you.
Can you read it again?
Remember them which have the rule over you.
So remember them which have the rule over you.
Yeah. Who have spoken unto you the word of Yahweh Bashem Yahushai, whose faith follow, considering the end of their conversation.
Yeah, so you need to think about who you learn from, man. You know? Think about it. Think about that one, man. But you want to be seen of men. That's why you go to these different shows, podcasts. You see the elder bosses doing that. Nah, man. We being approached, man. Even here, man. We being approached. People want us on radio shows, want us on blogs, want us on, Vice, you know? And of course, back in the day, certain things occurred. Brothers were young. But this is not something that we do to be like, let's go out and be on Esau's media, which we are right now as well. But on the mainstream, on their platforms that they really established through, they have built their name themselves, and then we cling on to them. That's not what we do. We stream our own things, man. We don't need them. We need the Spirit of the Lord, Yahweh Bashem Yahushai, to utter these words, and then the rest will unfold, man. People will come in, listen, They might put the words in their, really, they say that, apply the words of the Lord in their life, in their lives, or they just go on and, do what they been doing in the world until the destruction comes, man. Yes,
First Timothy 5 and 17. And the elders that rule well be counted worthy of double honor, especially they who labor in the word and doctrine.
You see, so that's why we give double honor, man. Double honor. Can you read it again?
First Timothy 5 and 17. Let the elders that rule well be counted worthy of double honor, especially they who labor in the word and doctrine.
You see, especially they that labor in the word and doctrine. When the priest is a certain age, if we correct 3 years or 50, I need to check it out. Then you can't be doing anything anymore. But you still can help the people. Because that was another reason why LSA was jumping up, making a lot of noise. But it's funny, man. For me, when the guy popped up, I was already like, nah, man, I don't like this dude. I don't like his spirit. Something is filthy. I saw something. But hey, now, at the end of the day, guess that was a right, how you say that? Basically, I observed it right. But hey, this is how you repent. But what I'm seeing is waxing worse and worse, man. Then they're going off, saying that the Apostle Paul wasn't in the spirit or John. They had different doctrines, man, that they brought out. Yeah, they repented from that, but still, you know, it's not something that you should be doing, man.
Proverbs 16, verse 18. Pride goes before destruction, and a haughty spirit before a fall.
Yeah, man. Pride goes before destruction and a haughty spirit. You think you all that, your shit don't stink. Everyone be like, God damn. But you be like, you know, you want to be full of pride, and the Most High gonna visit you, man. Because the Most High hates that. Can you go to Proverbs 16? These things.
This is 1 Thessalonians chapter 5, verse 12. And we beseech you, brethren, to know them which labor among you and are over you in the Lord and admonish you.
Can you read it again?
Come. And we beseech you, brethren,
Yeah, we begging you, we ask you sincerely
to know them which labor among you and are over you in the Lord and admonish you.
Yeah, man, so to know them who are over you, man. You know, in the Lord. That's how the Most High works. Yeah, it's worship Him of men. Now, you give double honors. We read about the scriptures. It's the way the Most High set it up. Why do you read about the accounts of Yahushua? What did he do? He went and got the disciples to do what? To teach him, and then they went out to teach themselves, man. Apostle Paul was inspired by the spirit of Yahushua to do what? To be a light to the Gentiles, man, to the Israelites foreigners. You know, Timothy, Jude, this is a lot of books, man. All men in the spirit of the Lord. But people say, "Are you following men?" We following the spirit of the Lord, Yahweh Yahushua, that is given unto men, holy men. He gets 2 Peter 1.
And esteem them very highly in love for their work's sake.
You see, and to esteem them very highly in love for their work's sake. But if you are a knucklehead, a carnal-minded man, a jealous man, you know, someone that is full of basically female emotions. I'm better than them. I'm not gonna be under them. I'm a queen. That type of spirit. Then you want to be out there by yourself doing all types of wickedness instead of sticking to the one that is over you, man. That is teaching you. Don't seek preeminence. That's what the scriptures say, man. That's what the Most High said. Don't seek the higher seat. Those who what? Exalt themselves. Can you get that? They will be abased, man. That's what the Lord Yahushua said. So why would you risk that? Because why? You're blinded by your your covetousness concerning wanting that high seat, your pride, you know. You want to come with something new. Just stick to the script, man. You know, the scriptures. That's what it is. This is the Most High's movie, man. So stick to the script. Play your part, man. Don't overdo it.
And be at peace among yourselves.
And so read it again, but that's what
and to esteem them very highly in love for their work's sake.
Esteem them very highly, man. Not to abhor them and to be doing your own thing and to derail them, to scoff at them. Oh, they're old men. Oh, this, that, and the third. cussing them out. That's disrespectful, man. Who you learn from? Who did you learn the name Yahweh, Basham Yahweh Shai from? From Khalid Muhammad? Fuck out of here, man. Who do you think he thought got that that information on, man? This information from Slappy. That Ice Cube started to make songs like Cave Bitch and all that. Who do you think that, you know?
Hey, Shalom.
So all from One West, and the elder apostles, came from One West, and then in Great Millstone, to the spirit that name was chosen, because what will the angel cast upon the damn place called Babylon? The Great Millstone. Because we're now tearing it down, breaking these strongholds, boom, 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 breaking the strongholds in the spirit, and later, Jeremiah 16:16, man. Now we fish some men, then we're going to be hunters, y'all with this out, man. After the fishing is done, it's going to be hunting time, man. So, yeah.
And be at peace among yourself.
Yeah, man. And be at peace among yourself, man. Don't be all messed up in the mind. Just do what you need to be doing, man. It's been like this since the days of Moses, man. Jethro was saying, what are you doing? You're going to wear yourself out like this, man. Set captives over hundreds, over 50s, etc. So all things will be done. You don't have to go to even when you are at your work, at your job, you're going to your manager, or if you are the manager, you're going to meet with other managers, and then you're going to go to the assistant director of whatever, of the CEO or his assistants. Even the damn devil got a vice president, man. But you want to jump all over everyone and go straight to the king. That's not how it works. Certain matters you solve among, on your own level. If that's not the case, then you go up. Matthew 18, man. Yeah.
It's the book of Matthew. Book of Matthew, chapter 23, verse 12. And whosoever shall exalt himself shall be abased, and he that shall humble himself shall be exalted.
You see, so you read it again?
This is the book of Matthew, chapter 23, verse 12. And whosoever shall exalt himself shall be abased, and he that shall humble himself shall be exalted.
Yeah, man. So if you are out there in the spirit of pride, you want to be puffed up, because the scriptures say knowledge puff it up. But the greater the art, the more humble you need to be. That's also in the scriptures, man. If you go to the book of Sirach 3. So, if you have knowledge, you need to be humble, man. Yahushua came to minister. He even humbled himself, man. Well, he is the greatest. But yet you have people that are not even a fraction of the Lord. As far as they show themselves. But yet, they want to be that dude. That's not what it is about, man. The Most High will make you that man that you need to be. But also, if you take a look at the apostles and the elders that have been in this for over, basically most of the brothers, their lifetime, man. They are making videos to do what? To minister. They are serving the hopeful elect. With what? With this knowledge, wisdom, and understanding. So you could be established, man, in the spirit, man. And teach others. But hey, what was you reading? Matthew 25 or 23? Yeah, 23 and yeah, it's about 1 Peter, verse 25.
This is 1 Peter chapter 5, verse 5. Likewise, ye younger, submit yourselves unto the elder. Yeah, all of you be subject one to another, and be clothed with humility. For Yahweh Bashem Yahushai resisted the proud and giveth grace to the humble.
You see, so you resisted the proud, man, and giving grace to the humble. So you need to be subject to your elders, man. Even to the froward. It doesn't matter if he a bit rough, you still need to be subject unto him. Because the Most High set him there for a reason. You know? Everyone has a certain spirit, and both are needed, man. The gentle, you know, and the one that bring a little bit of roughness. And that's also balance. So, verse 6 also.
Humble yourselves therefore humble yourselves therefore under the mighty hand of the Most High, that He may exalt you in due time.
You see, so humble yourself, and that He may exalt you in due time, when the time is ripe, as they say here. Then the Most High will exalt you if He sees fit. Because you think you might, oh, I want to go to the next level, but the Most High looking at you, look, man, you're not even finished the level that you're on. You need to learn more before you can be bestowed with more responsibility. Because if you become greater, you have more responsibility. You know, that's what the scriptures say, right? Of the whom that has been given much, you know, it's going to be much expected, man. You're going to be also have to be in the spirit of doing more, because you have been given more. Yeah, yeah, man. You can look it up. Proverbs.
It's the book of Proverbs, chapter 25, verse 27. It is not good to eat much honey, so for men to search their own glory is not glory.
See, so you can be in the scriptures all day. I need to. There, this balance is needed. Because if you eat much honey, you're going to be vomiting. Because it's too much for your belly to handle. It's, you know. Okay, but yes. So read it again.
That's the book of Proverbs, chapter 25, verse 27. It is not good to eat much honey, so for men to search their own glory is not glory.
Yeah, man. Because yeah, you can study in sincerity, but still you need to do it in balance. You can't be diving into the scriptures and doing too much. Your brain is not going to be able to register all the things that you've been reading. The spirit is, you can't handle it. You need to be built up in the spirit of Yahweh Bashem Yahushai by practicing, you know, step by step. So, you know, you need to build yourself up, and you have people that do it to really be like, oh, I'm better than you know? That's not a good thing, man. Can you read the last part? Saying that the glory?
So for men to search their own glory is not glory.
Yeah, so you see, so to search your own glory is not glory. You need the glory in Yahweh Bashem Yahushai, man. And if you do that, you will be humble and serving as men. If you love me, feed my sheep. Yahushai said it 3 times. So, do you have that?
This is Luke chapter 12, verse 48. But he that knew not, that did commit things worthy of stripes.
Yeah, you start
This is Luke chapter 12, verse 47. And that the servant which knew his Lord will, and prepared not himself, neither did according to his will, shall be beaten with many stripes.
Yeah, man, so if you tell you like, hey, get right, do certain things, you know, do the things that you need to be doing in the Lord, you know, don't be distracted, you know, by these, don't be this, I see it too. So do what you need to be doing in the spirit of the Lord, basically, you know, to go back without playing around, you know, and get right. But if you don't do it, like we tell you, like the brother read, like, oh, we will not walk therein in the paths that you need to be walking in. hey, you're gonna be beaten with many stripes because why? You knew better. If your father tells you 25 times, that makes 275%, by the way. Your completion, like, hey, stop doing it, come back in, and you stay out. Stop doing such and such and such, come back in, stop messing with certain people, you're gonna be messed up, don't wanna listen, you're gonna be beaten, man, severely, because especially if you're the older child, and you've been born, and your younger brother, you're gonna set a bad example. That's another thing. You should have known better and set a better example, because if younger brothers see you, like in the book of Corinthians, it also goes into you not being, you should not be a stumbling block for younger brothers, man. Most are gonna look at you like, hey, I've given you this knowledge, wisdom, and understanding to be an example to the rest of the flock. But look at you now, man. You're starting to be a stumbling block for the rest. So that's not a good thing, man. Because you see children, they emulate each other. If you have 2 children or 3, you can see the younger is going to look up to the older ones, or even they're going to sometimes also do the things that the younger is doing, but they know that they shouldn't be doing that because they've been on that level already. So even the child knows, like, oh, I've been that small, I shouldn't be doing that because my father and my mother, chastised me for that. They corrected me for that. So how much more should you be a good example when you have this knowledge, wisdom, and understanding to the ones that come in? And also for yourself in the eyes, in the sight of the Lord. Now that you came to the Lord, you know better, do better. If not, you're going to be beaten also with more stripes. But,
Verse 48.
So you're going to get judged according to what you have done. Because it's just like with the woman that gave the penny, and the rich man only gave a certain small portion. And the woman gave everything that she had, because that penny represented 100% of her net worth, so to say. But if the rich man who has 1 trillion and he gives like 1,000, that's nothing, man. That's not even the interest is higher than that, man. Monthly. So that's nothing. So if you know more, you should do better, man. Because you have a greater understanding of, and that greater understanding should have you in the spirit of doing greater things. So yeah.
But he that knew not, and did commit things worthy of stripes, shall be beaten with few stripes.
Yes.
For unto whomsoever much is given, of him shall be much required.
Yeah, so the ones that the ones that didn't put on the higher level, so to say, not to be disrespectful or whatever, or condescending about it, For me, Yara Desire will make it, man. See how even other feel like, Yara Desire, the Most High will have me in a position of being worthy to receive salvation, man. With the brothers, of course. Because that's what we want, man. We want to make it out of here together. That's why Yahweh Shai said, when 2 or 3 are gathered in my name, there am I in the midst. That shows you the importance of being with like-minded men that call upon the name. And not like IOSC, right? That's some nonsense, man. His name is Yahweh Shai, man. Like Nathaniel was breaking down back in the days, man, in the brown garment that he was wearing. But he took the bag, man. He took the bag. In the spirit, you're looking like the bag lady. Like a homeless person. Spiritually, you call us bums, but what you're doing in the spirit, hey, man, I won't even call you that, man. But you're doing things that are not right, man. You're leading people astray. Also with the jabber, the jabber that we do. People like more than 10 people were being put, were dropping down, man. What's up? Ik wou net zelf ging je kijken.
Toch, ik zeg je daar aan.
Ja, man. Ja, man. Ik zag haar nog iets op de komen. Net al. Yeah, it's me. Balls in the face of the enemy. Yeah, man. Because these little buses be looking at us funny. Because we used to get food. Yeah. That little rat that looks like the guy in the Men in Black 1 or 2.
Also reminds me of the guy from Friday After Next. You know,
Oh, yeah, Friday After Next.
Hey, my friend.
Yeah,
That one. Yeah.
Oh, with the flies, with the flies.
Hey, but that's funny, man, because hey, it's a certain character that always has these stores, man. Yeah. Most that's funny, man, like that, man.
Your knees back, you know.
Yeah, always a scum with slick hair or some balding, you know. Still wanted to cling onto his hand. Yeah, man. Gold chain, looking tacky and shit. Yeah, man. Yeah, man. So, the plate that was. Yeah, man. Hey, it's a last one. Yeah, man. But yeah, gonna fix up their. See, this is the stress, man. Yeah. Hey,
Happy New Year! Happy New Year, boys!
Hey, thank you, man. Thank you, man. Some don't know better, but yeah, that's also what I wanted to jump in real quick. Let's see, we still have an hour to go into that as well. Yeah, man. Huh? Yeah, you're gonna fix everything up, but yeah, man, we need to go on. So if everyone can read the scripture that erin zet, dan ben je verder. So, you know, the pride, and, you know, that's not something that most I loves, man. Slapping, man. We got some, but that's also beautiful, man. You know, someone came by, you know, people came by and also gave us esteem, man. So that's a sign of, you know, respect and love, man. Because that's another way, you know, because you have a lot of people calling us the Church of Satan, but hey, that's what they thought, told Yahushua, man. They said that unto him. Like, and then he cut them up, like, yeah, so if Satan is divided against Satan, how can his house stand? If you say I'm Satan, you know, it makes no damn sense. So I'm Satan, but I'm not going against Satan. What's going on? You know, so, but that's just what Luke chapter 6 also goes into, man. You know, they've done it to the prophets back in the day, so hey, you need to leap for joy if they've done it, if they are doing it for the Son of Man's sake, for the name of the Son of Man's sake, unto y'all. Because we teaching in the name of Yahushua again, man. And we will keep doing that, y'all, until the end. Because that's the truth. The true name, the truth is we have the 100% truth. Why? What the Most High has opened up to us, unto us, the certain things are hidden, man.
This is Matthew chapter 10, verse 41. He that receiveth a prophet in the name of a prophet shall receive a prophet's reward. And he that receiveth a righteous man in the name of a righteous man shall receive a righteous man's reward. And whosoever shall give to drink unto one of these little ones cup of cold water only in the name of the disciple, verily I say unto you, he shall in no wise lose his reward.
Yeah, man, so hey, by bringing this, you know, she gonna make it. Because that's what you can, like what the scriptures say, man. Because you have people that bring water, and that's also fulfillment of the scripture, man. For them. You know, and if they sincere, yeah, of course I you know, wish well upon our own people. You know? And if not, then it's most likely has been claimed by someone already there, you know, that she gonna be in for this gesture, you know, of gratitude, you know, that she will be rewarded for that, man. But y'all already say, hey, the scriptures, man. 14 verse, start from 1.
The book of 2 Ezra, chapter 14 and 1. And it came to pass upon the third day, I set under an oak, and behold, there came a voice out of a bush over against me, and said, Esdras, Esdras. And I said, Here am I, Lord.
Yeah, so the Lord appeared just like when he appeared, how he appeared to Moses, man, in a burning bush. So yeah.
And I stood upon my feet. Then said he unto me, In the bush I did manifestly reveal myself unto Moses.
Yeah, you see.
And talked with him when my people served in Egypt. And I sent him and led my people out of Egypt, and brought him up to the Mount of Sinai, where I held him by me a long season. And I told him many wondrous things, and showed him the secrets of the times and the end, and commanded him, saying, These words shalt thou declare, and these shalt thou hid.
Then these shalt thou hide. So, can you read verse 5 again?
And told him many wondrous things, and showed him the secrets of the times and the end, and commanded him,
So you
saying,
see, so he saw the end, man. You know, Moses saw the end. How? To the Spirit of the Most High, man. Just like how in Nebuchadnezzar, you know, King Nebuchadnezzar in the Babylonian Empire, how he was shown to the Spirit of the Lord all the kingdoms, man, that shall come upon this earth, and that would fall, and that even the return of Yahushua, the stone that is cut out without hands, and it smite all of his kingdoms, because the statue will be split in the feet, and the whole thing will come down, and then the new kingdom will be built up, man. They're not going to be part of these filthy kingdoms, man. It's going to be wiped away, and then a new kingdom will be established. Yahushua will come back and establish that. He will take all the crowns of these people, man. And that means that he will be the King of Kings. Upon his head were many crowns, as the scriptures say. So yeah.
These words shalt thou declare, and these shalt thou hide.
So you see, these words thou shalt declare, and these words shalt thou hide. So not everything is going to be revealed. Huh?
And now I say unto thee, that thou lay up in thy heart the signs that I have showed, and the dreams that thou hast seen, and the interpretations which thou hast heard, for thou shalt be taken away from all, and henceforth thou shalt remain with my son, and with such as be like thee, until the times be ended.
So this is what is going to be about, being with what? With like-minded men. You know? So, can you jump to verse 45?
Verse 45. And it came to pass when the 40 days were fulfilled, that the highest spake, saying, The first that thou hast written, publish openly, that the word and the unword may read it, but keep the 70 last, that thou mayest deliver them only to such as be wise among the people.
So you see, so there's a difference. Some people will know, And some people won't know. That's the point that I wanted to go to. Because in the beginning, like, oh, you see, not everything. Look, the Most High will reveal the 100% unto us. Because look, if someone is like, you know what, he wants something to drink, you know, and he pours you a glass, that's the 100%. If he wants to give you more, then he can grab that bottle when he feels like it. That's what the Most High is doing. And let the truth be water. Living water. You know? Yeah, man. So the Most High will give you that which you are able to bear. And when that which is perfect will come, then we're going to know everything. You know? How things are created now, how the trees are created. People know everything, man. You know? Also concerning the tribe of Dan, we will know all things then. So, yeah, we have 100% because if you, you know, if the Most High gives you this is the 100%. There's not more to give. There's not more to give. But He can give more, but He will not give it now. But now this is the 100% that you, as a man, as a mortal man, but yet the spiritual man, are able to receive by the will of the Lord. So that's still 100%. You know? So, yeah.
It's the book of Amos, chapter 3, verse 7. Surely the Lord Yahweh will do nothing, but He revealeth His secrets unto His servants, the prophets.
Yeah, man. Can you get back to it? So the Most High will reveal His secrets unto His servants, the prophets. They will know what is going on. They can. They will have to utter certain things so that people will be, you know, put on alert, so that they can get ready, so that they can repent, turn back unto the Lord. So the Most High gives the right information, you know, the secrets, because the secret is something that someone has been, someone reveals it unto you, and the rest doesn't know it. So we have the inside information, man. Because the Most High is putting that in our spirit. Just like with Ezra in the dream. Just like in the book of Job, in the dream, the instruction is going to be sealed. You already know, the Most High already knows what you're going to do. You don't know. It's all by the will of the Lord. The information that you have gotten is through the Heavenly Father, His Spirit. And He is not going to give that to all people. Just like we read in Ezra. Can you read it again? 2 Ezra 14 and 45.
The second Ezra, chapter 14, verse 45. And it came to pass, and the 40 days were fulfilled, that the highest spirit saying, first that thou hast written, publish openly, that the worthy and the unworthy may read it, but keep the 70 last, that thou mayest deliver them only to such as be wise among the people.
So such as be wise among the people, they will get the inside information. Not everyone's going to get everything. You know, can you get
For in them is the spring of understanding, the fountains of wisdom, and the stream of knowledge, and I did so.
You see, so the stream of knowledge or the light of knowledge, the Most High will deal with those people, man. Because only the Most High, you know, can give certain things unto you. Certain things you can't be given. Man can give that unto you. You have to be moved to the Spirit to, you know, operate in a certain manner, so you can receive the Spirit of the Lord, and also freely receive, freely give. From who did you receive? It's from the Lord, from men of the Lord that walk in the Spirit. We have the second Peter 1 and 19. go to 2 Ezra 8, verse 62.
2 Peter chapter 1, verse 19. We have also a more sure word of prophecy, whereunto you do well that you take heed as unto a light that shines in the dark place until the day dawn and the day star arise in your hearts.
Yeah, man, the spirit of Yahushua, man. Day star. And the spirit of Yahushua is the spirit of prophecy, man, according to the book of Revelation. So that's why we all here prophesying. It's the spirit of the Lord, man. The Lord told us go out in the highways and hedges. It's in the scriptures, man. So that my house may be filled. But people take it lightly. They want to go from left to right, preparing themselves for the house of feasting. You know, hearing songs of fools, you know, all types of nonsense, instead of being in a state of being attentively listening to the words of the Lord. But they are distracted. That's why Esau has so many places where you can just go out clubbing and all that. It's not wrong to go out for a drink, but don't be, you know, I wouldn't be going to the club, let me tell you that. Because in the house of mourning, the heart is made better. Why? You're going to think about things and not be distracted with all types of titties and, you know, all types of BS. You know, drugs and all types of, you know, temptations that are in those places. People are going to be fighting over these harlots, over these niggas that are in there. You know, you might be caught up in that BS, man.
This is Proverbs chapter 1, verse 20. Wisdom cried without. She ordered her voice in the streets. She cried in the chief place of concourse, in the opening of the gates. In the city, she ordered her words, saying, how long, ye simple ones, will you love simplicity? And the scorners delight in their scorning, and fools hate knowledge.
Yeah, man, so we all here on the highways and hedges, you know, wisdom is crying. You know? We all here. But what is being grasped like it's supposed to be grasped? But really, if in the spirit, yeah. But we also, you know, recording it for, you know, brothers and sisters to listen to it, you know, on the internet, to YouTube, and all the, you know, platforms that they man. This might be posted upon, but you know, the prime source is YouTube, man. But we are out here, and people just going to and fro, you know, picking their nose and doing whatever. You know, can't get to Proverbs 8, verse 1.
It's the book of 2 Ezra, chapter 8, verse 62. These things have I not shown unto all men, but unto thee and a few like thee. Then answered I and said, behold, O Lord, now hast thou showed me the multitude of thy wonders, which thou wilt begin to do in the last time, but at what time thou hast not showed me.
So you see,
It's the book of 2 Ezra, chapter 8, verse 62. These things have I not shown unto all men, but unto thee and a few like thee.
so you see the things of the scriptures, you know, what's going to happen, you know, it's not being shown to everyone. Not everyone's going to understand it. It's only to thee, Ezra's, and if you like me. It's not a lot of people, man. People think it's for everyone. No, it's not for everyone. It's for a few people. Elect. The ones that can understand it. The rest, they can't, man. They can't get it.